So the first thing we're making today is a black bean based salsa. The first thing you're going to want to do is open up your 3 cans of black beans and drain them and rinse them. So the next ingredient you're going to add is going to be corn, which you want to do the same thing after you open the can. You're just going to dump the corn into a colander and make sure you rinse it out to get all those juices out. So the next thing you're going to add is going to be diced tomatoes. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take 2 tomatoes and you're going to dice them up into pretty small pieces, and then you're going to add that to the rest of your salsa. So then you're going to add the green onion stalks. And finally you can garnish it with however much cilantro leaves you want. And we're going to chill the salsa in the refrigerator for 8 hours covered. So the next thing we're making is a burrito bowl. So you're going to add around a cup of uncooked rice, which we're going to put in the rice cooker. So then you're going to want to open up 1 can of black beans. Make sure you rinse it. So what happened during this entire rice cooking process is that as the rice was cooked, water was absorbed into the grains, and then the heat, as a result of the rice cooker, softened the starch, which is how you get that rice texture, and it goes from being a hard grain to just being the rice that we all know. So then to your rice/salsa mixer, you're going to add lettuce, black beans, avocado, corn, tomatoes, and finally you can add cilantro leaves. And then what you would do is you would just mix it up and divide among different bowls so you can serve it. So finally, for our dessert, we're going to be making black bean based brownies. And the first thing we're going to do is preheat the oven to 350 degrees.
Okay, so now we're making the flax egg, which serves as a substitute for an actual egg.
So now we're going to be making our batter. So we put the flax seed mixture within the blender, and now we just added black beans. Now we're adding 3 melted tablespoons of coconut oil, 3/4 of a cup of cocoa powder, 1/4 a teaspoon of sea salt,
1 teaspoon of vanilla extract,
1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and then finally 1/2 cup of organic cane sugar. Then we're going to blend all that together for about 3 to 4 minutes. So as the batter is being made, you should prepare your muffin band by greasing it with some sort of oil or spray.
and now we're pouring the batter into the muffin pan. You can add any topping you want. We like walnuts.
So now we're going to put the muffins into the oven for about 20 to 26 minutes.
So as you can see, the brownies are slowly rising, and this is because of the gluten inside of them. So the gas gets trapped by the gluten and the batter, and because of its expanding properties, it allows the batter to rise while baking. But too much leavening will cause overexpansion of the gluten and cause the batter to either bubble over or to fall in on itself, which is happening to us right now.
So our brownies are done, but what happened is we believe we added too much leavening agent, which is why they rose up real quick about halfway through the baking process, but then they bubbled over and they began to collapse in on themselves. However, they taste pretty good, and that's an important factor.